1982 was an incredible year for movies. Tootsie, Victor Victoria, Das Boot, An Officer and a Gentleman, Sophie's Choice, The Verdict, Missing, The World According to Garp, Diner, Gandhi, Tron, Blade Runner. For horror fans, the year was exceptional, given the appearance of two films that would go on to become classics, Tobe Hooper's Poltergeist and John Carpenter's The Thing. The latter film was also the year's biggest disappointment, given the expectations of its director and studio. Sadly, it barely recouped its budget and was savaged by critics. Coming off the success of Halloween, The Fog, and Escape from New York, Carpenter was determined to remake Howard Hawks's The Thing from Another World, an adaptation of John W. Campbell's novella, Who Goes There? The story of an alien that takes over whichever body is unfortunate enough to be in its proximity. The Thing's gruesome effects were not without precedent. Audiences had experienced a similar gross-out concept 3 years earlier, when a tiny xenomorph exploded from a character's stomach in Ridley Scott's Alien. But Rob Bottin's practical effects topped it by a mile, all but stealing the film out from understars Kurt Russell, Keith David, Wilfred Brimley, Richard Masur, and others. Carpenter's vision was stark and unflinching, the ending bleak and nihilistic. The Thing's paranoia and atmosphere of unrelenting dread may be regarded today as a classic, but it wasn't the only film in 1982 to depict a strange alien's experience among humans. 82 was the year Steven Spielberg released another classic in its own right, E.T., the Extraterrestrial. Almost diametrically opposed to Carpenter's terrifying vision, E.T. depicted a lonely, abandoned alien who is discovered by a group of children and adopted as one of their own. The film isn't exactly a barrel of laughs. Segments depicting E.T. in danger from the U.S. government are sad and hard to watch, but its view of alien kind is nothing if not optimistic. Spielberg had foreshadowed this view 5 years earlier in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, in which playful aliens visit Earth and trade musical greetings with scientists. But E.T. took the idea of friendliness to a whole new level. Instead of chomping on forearms and growing sets of dog teeth and tongues, this one liked to go for rides on bikes and eat Earth candy. Instead of hiding inside human bodies only to tear them apart, this one claimed it would dwell metaphorically in the heart of its young friend. 1982 was a hell of a year for movies, a year in which two very different space travelers entered the American cultural consciousness, for better and for better.